Okay, so this is the new WordPress. The build is 5.0.2, so they've made some changes on this update, and the major changes that I've noticed right now, like for appearances, is adding a new page and a new post. So I'm gonna walk you through on how to add a new post. So we're gonna go and add new post, and on previous versions, this is the page that we would land on if we were to add a new post. So now we'll have this bar, and this is where you put in your post title, and this is where you put in your post description and content, and these are all the options that you had available. Now you have the block system. The new introduced block system is quite simple if you just give yourself some time to understand it or to go through it. So this is just the right panel where you're going to have all your options for the document, and this is where you're going to have your options for the block that you're going to be working on. So this tab is for the block, and this tab is for the document, and this is with options for the settings, whether you want to see this panel or not, and this as well as for the new settings and spotlights, and if you want to see anything new, and if you want to go to the code editor, this is where you select to change. So we want to use the visual editor, so we're going to go click the visual editor, and we're going to get back here. So for you to add a new post title, you're going to go into this block where you can see this rectangular border lines, and you're going to add my favorite image as your post title, and this is where you're going to put in your content and the description for the post. For instance, I love this image so much, so that's gonna be your content post, and you can add something in the block that you are currently in. As you can see, if you hover in the middle, you're gonna see a plus sign, so you're gonna click this, and you're gonna put in any media that you want to put in, or any content that you need to put in, whether it's a gallery, a cover, or an audio, song, or list, quote, or paragraph. You can click on any of these. So we're gonna choose this option for the image, and then we're gonna click upload the image. We're gonna select back as our image for this, and we have an option for caption. So we're gonna say this for the caption. This is Buck, the crazy weasel. Right. So that's our caption. You can bold the caption, you can italize the caption, and there are more options with the block that you're working on, which appears on the right side of the panel. So you can make the image appear in full size, medium, reduce the image dimensions, and even insert the link, just like how you used to do it previously. And now this panel now is for the document. So here you can stick your post that you're going to make to the front page. You have more options to make a permalink, and add a new category, tags. All of these are drop down menus, expanded menus, that is, not drop down, that have just been collapsed. So let's say you need to change, or need to put in another block, maybe let's say a list. So you're gonna go to this plus sign at the top, you're gonna go to the list, right? So you're gonna say Ice Age 1 as the list, Ice Age 1, Ice Age 2, and it goes forth for the list. So this is a block of a list, as you can see. So now you can flip through these blocks by going to the left side of the block, and locating these arrows on each of the blocks that are available. By locating each of these, you can move the block. So let's say on these numbers, we can flip them through, click up to move up, and now you have your block moved up, and you can move it down just the same way. Now you can also have more options on each block that you're working on. If you go on this top panel, that has more options, as you can see. And you can also add in a new block that you can add, let's say use it for HTML. So you're gonna say this is the HTML part. So for you to use HTML in a certain block, you have to be in that block, and you're gonna go to the small options, and you can say edit as HTML. So that's if you want to edit this as an HTML only and not the whole document. As for the whole document, I've showed you already at the other side. So now that's H1. So once you're done editing it, you can say convert to HTML. Once you're done editing it, once you're done editing this, right? Once you're done editing this, you can come and visualize it on when you hit preview, and there you have your preview. Now if you want to edit this whole document as an HTML, you go here where you have your options, then you can say code editor, and everything appears as code. So this is just the same as the code editor that you had on this part, but just on your right side. So now you have to go on to this most right to access it. So once you're done, you can always say publish, and your post is published, and you can view your post on the posts page, and like this, my favorite, and there it is. Everything that we've made and all the changes that we've put in just appears there. So this system is quite simple. It just takes more patience and more time for you to just understand it, but once you get the hang of it, it is very, very simple, and there's more options and more customizability on any content or post that you want to work on. And it's just the same as with the pages, totally the same. I hope this video has been helpful, and if you have any more issues, please don't hesitate on giving a question for me to help you out on more complications that you might have come across.